Hello guys, welcome to my channel Mad Scientist. Here you are watching me, Shruti. Here am I. So now I'm getting some requests from the students to please um, just introduce HTML5 and CSS3. So of chapter 6 from your book only. So my book name is Touchpad, and today I'm gonna to complete the request of the students. So now the request was to do the introduction of HTML5 and CSS3. So in this video just I'm gonna to explain you HTML, HTML5 and the basics. In the next video part 2 I'm gonna to explain you CSS3. So let us begin guys. So I'm having pic of the where the paragraph is, or I'm gonna to share with it. So first paragraph, that is computer connected to the network, internet are either servers or clients, and communication with each other through networking protocol. The client send requests to the servers and the servers responds immediately with the required data. So this means only about the network. What is network, what is internet, so we don't need to discuss this more, I think so on. If still you are not getting that, so I'm gonna to explain you. Just wait for a second. So those who are not getting what is internet, or those who are new in my video, so please first subscribe and like my video for coming more video and part 2 of CSS3. So internet is a technology by which millions of computers in the world are connected to one another to share information. Means internet is a technology that connects millions of the computers in the world with same information. Like for an example, if in my phone I have in Google I have searched or on YouTube I have searched mad scientist videos of Shruti, so the videos of mine will come on my homepage. And if in my uncle's phone, if I search the same, or in a computer I searched the same mad scientist videos of Shruti, so it will came, the homepage will came same only. So this is why internet is very important in our daily lives. It can be easily access information available from around the world. Okay, so now it's clear. So let us begin off now. So next is paragraph number 2. The server stores the files and information in forms of in the forms of website. A website is a collection of web pages. A web page is a document that contain text, graphics. If you are not getting where am I reading, so I'm just underlining it. So just get it, then I will take it out. So I am reading this paragraph from this. So now I am on content. I am taking a straight line. Okay, text, graphics, videos, audios, and links to the other pages. Every web page on the website has a unique address called uniform resources located URL. We can use the URL to access any web page from anywhere in the world. In the world means okay. So if you have get, so let me just stop my this page from anywhere in the world. Have you ever wondered how these web pages are created? HTML is most widely used language to design web pages. So starting with web page, I'm gonna to introduce website. A website is a collection of related web page that provide information about the topics. So means the website is a collection of a web page. Did you know what is a web page? A web page is so first web page is a page of on a website. It contains text, picture, sound, videos, animation, and etc. so on. So this is on website only. For an example, I am gonna to give an example with my phone only. So this is a Google Chrome. It is a Google Chrome. I'm gonna to click it. Okay, So website can web browse means website. This is a website. No, yes, yes, no. So this is a website address start always with www dot. So what is www dot? We are gonna to understand that first. Www dot means World Wide Web. It is the largest collection of the information in the form of the website on the internet. Have you get it? Yes. If you not get, so I'm going to repeat my line once again. That is World Wide Web. WWW is the largest collection of information in the form of website of on the internet. Okay, if you still not get, I'm once again spelling is telling means I'm gonna to repeat it my lines and gonna to explain you in Hindi also. World Wide Web means www is the largest collection of information in form of website or the internet. Means we have learned about website. Now we have just learned about website. Did you know? If you know, so just comment me what is website. I will get you know about the website. So it is a very large collection. ये बहुत ज़्यादा large collection है about वेबसाइट्स भी, और उसका हमने नाम निकाला है वर्ल्ड वाइड वेब. It is just web, and at last it is also web, so we can represent it by www. Okay, so now what is web page, website, I'm gonna to explain, and homepage also. So now some students are saying just having question in their mind. Ma'am has explained web page, website, and the world wide web. So what is homepage? So I'm gonna to clear their doubt. Homepage, when the browser any website or open any web browser, the first page that opens up is the called homepage. I will tell you. So now there in a paragraph C, so first we will clear this only. Like I'm searching a website. So first I'm gonna to write what I'm gonna to write. www. If you remember, I have said in that line also www dot. If I will not write dot, so it will not just do. So www, I am writing Yahoo because it is one of the famous. It is one of the famous that what we say in words. What you say? What is it? Is the famous website? Okay, Yahoo India. So if I have clicked on the given websites, so the first page that will come, like this is the first page. So what we this first page will be spelled out. This page will be spelled out what homepage. So I'm gonna to repeat with given an example of www. Let me give Sarkari. It will be most Sarkari Sangam like these. See, I have clicked, this is a website, and I have clicked on this. Now the page that is coming, this is called homepage. What is this called? Homepage. Okay, I have taken a click also of that. Let me show you and you will get more clear. See, there are Sarkari results, means this is Sarkari results, and there is written www.sarkariresult.com. Okay, this is the website name. Now home means homepage. This is homepage, we are on sorry for difference disturbance, guys. So this is till we have learned. Now we are gonna to continue with uniform resource locator, means URL. Now I'm gonna to share my screen with the help of my camera. See, there is are you able to visible? Yes. So uniform resource locator. So I'm gonna to explain this only. Every website on internet has a unique address, means every website like www.com, yahoo.com and www sarkari result, these have unique address. Okay, this address of the website is called as uniform resource locator or URL. I'm gonna to stop my screen. So now see guys, in this what they are saying that every website is having every unique type of address, and that unique type of address is known as uniform resource locator, URL. I'm going to repeat, uniform resource locator, URL. Okay, are you clear with that? So now that www.com, yahoo.com is also a uniform resource locator or URL. It is not a, we can't say these like I'm underlining. Okay, we can't say www.sarkariresult.com, means we can say this, but we need to say that there for an example, I want to see the result of the sarkari schools. So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna to say, ma'am, I want to see the result of sarkari result, means I want to see the result of sarkari school. So what will ma'am answer? Ma'am will answer that you need to go on a website and you need to search a URL www.sarkariresult.com. Okay, so URL means we use a URL in our daily life also sometimes, if you notice, mostly. So now we are gonna to start with HTML. What is HTML? Okay, so what is HTML? Can anybody tell me? HTML is a, let me just introduce. I think there is some problem in that picture. So HTML, I'm gonna to point with the editor. Okay, so now this is the sign of the HTML. What is the sign of the HTML? The sign, we write S and upon this there is HTML. So the what is the full form of the HTML? I'm gonna to explain with my book and then I will tell you from the website. HTML stands for the hypertext markup language. It is a markup language that describes the structure of the web page. It allows us to create web page that contains paragraph, heading, links. So, it allows us to create web page that contain paragraph, heading, links, and block words. The output of HTML web pages is same on any type of computer and on any operating system. Example, Mac, Windows, etc. The latest version of the HTML5, which was released, is in 2008. This is given in my book, and this means now some of the questions are there in the mind of the students. If you still not get till what I have tell teached you, so you can just comment me which question I have left or which point I have left, and you can help me to improve some help me to find some questions, and I can frame more question with your help. So now guys, thank you. So now, what is HTML? HTML, what is the full form of HTML? First we need to know about that. HTML means hypertext markup language. And now in my book there is given, it is a markup language that describes the structure of the web page. Now some students are having question in their mind. Now, ma'am, where the web page comes from? So now, students, you have not written that line. That, let me just show you. Have you ever wondered how these web pages are created? HTML is most widely used language to design web page. This line is very important, so I request you to please underline this line. I'm spelling out. HTML is the most widely used language to describe design web page. So now I'm back on that page. So now it allow us to create web page. So the HTML allow us to create web page. It is a site that allow us to create the web page. And web page contain paragraphs, heading, links, and etc. So now the output. So now the output of HTML web page is the same in the type of the computers, like that. So that is only telling about HTML. What is the main HTML basics? So I have been tell that about that HTML is hypertext markup language. Now we are gonna to see what is in the web page. The hypertext markup language, or HTML, is the standard markup language for documents designed to be displayed in a web browser. It can be assigned by technologies such as cascading, style sheets, and scripting language, just as JavaScript. So this is only the same. What is it saying in my book and what is it saying in this website? So guys, what is then hypertext? We have learned that there what is the meaning of HTML stands for, and now I'm gonna to make of that. I'm gonna to share, guys. I am having one classroom. You can join it. I will share that link in comments, and from that classroom, I'm gonna to introduce all computers chapter for an example. This is my classroom only. So for an example, advanced feature of PowerPoint 2016, more about Excel, formulas, functions, introduction of animate CC, computer malware, algorithm and flowchart, HTML CSS3, introduction of programming, intelligence and AI approaches. So I can tell in this you can join. I will share the link in the comments. Okay. So without wasting a time, let us start. And now I'm gonna to take help of. Now guys, see and pay attention on my screen. HTML. So what is meaning of H? What is meaning of T? What is meaning of M? And what is meaning of L? Sorry guys. And what is meaning of what is this happening? What is meaning of L? Okay. So guys, the meaning of means H is hypertext. What is it? Hypertext. What is meaning of T? T is also the text. Okay. What is meaning of M now? The meaning of M is markup. Learn it because it is very important. Markup. And then what is the meaning of L? The meaning of L is language. Sorry, my handwriting is I think I am having very poor handwriting. I will improve it because I am having very good writing, but I am writing like this because I need to explain the whole HTML fast. So now one of the question that is that who developed the HTML? So HTML is developed by, please make this in your mind, it is developed by Tim, and I am getting very bad writing here, Berners Lee. Okay, so now when it was made, ये कब बना था? It was made in 19 89. Have you got it? You can take a screenshot of that. Have you taken? Now I'm gonna to erase that whole. Okay, now what is the meaning of means hypertext? Hypertext is a piece of a text that is have special feature of linking to the other documents or the of web page. Now markup language. It is a language that is used to special symbols called tags to mark up text documents and instruction the browser how to display the text. So I don't think so I need to describe these 2 or 3 lines. So I'm just going on stately that what we say key features of HTML. So now I'm showing my book. I'm sharing my picture of a book. I think this is yes key feature of HTML. It is a platform independent language, means it is not that in independent language. It is independent language. Okay, it allows us to build tables. मतलब वो हमें tables build करने के लिए it also help us to build tables. It allow us to add a link on a web page. It also allow us to link on the web page. So if for an example I'm gonna don't share. If for an example I want to make my one website, so I can prefer to HTML5 and just send that link on the web page. It is not a case of sensitive language. ये case नहीं है of sensitive language. It is a very easy and simple language. It is used in very simple language. It provides a flexible way to design web page along the that. In any type of way we can design a web page. Now I'm gonna to share whiteboard. Now it is things to remember. Okay, key feature of HTML, please mark them as important points and learn them till I share my video of CSS3. Okay, now what is types of HTML editor? There are mainly 2 types of HTML editor named WYSIWYG editor and text editor. Let us now discuss these editors. Means there are 2 types of HTML editor. First of them is WUY means WYSIWUG. Okay, this is the first. Sorry, actually it is season of cough, that's why I'm having cough. And the second is text editor. Okay, so now let me erase text editor. Now we are gonna to focus on what you see is what you means. Okay, now we need to main focus on this. Now what is the full form of WYGIWYG? This is what from W from what, Y from U, S from C, I from I, W from D, Y from U, and G from G. It is a simple way to learn I'm gonna to give you. That is what you see is what you get. So first is what you see is what you get. Is it clear, guys? So now in this, from this full form only, we need to we get the what is in this editor, that it will show when we are doing something like I am making a file. So it is a editor that will show me that how my file will look after it will be completed. Okay, so this is only the what we say in Hindi, main khubi of the what you see is what you get editor. Now for an example, we can take Dreamweaver, Amaya, Google Web Designer. So now if you don't know about that, so I'm gonna to just search it for you. Amaya, what you see is what you get. So this is the sign of the web browser of Amaya. Okay, it is just like a tree falling and there is one we can say this is also Amaya written like this. Now guys, now let us focus on text editor. Okay, if you are having any doubts, so you can just comment me. I am saying once more. Now text editor, we can create HTML document using normal text editor like Notepad and WordPad. The user should have proper knowledge of the HTML commands and the develop of the WordPad. So now this means that we can create the HTML. In this, we can create the HTML simply by taking a text editor like Notepad and WordPad. Okay, so but if you are using these two for making an HTML, so you need to know the structure of the HTML, and now we are going to read the structure of the HTML. Now guys, I am skipping tags and attributes because tags is a basic building blocks of a web page. This is only and this that will tell you. And there are two types of text, like every HTML document, a text name begins with the opening angular bracket, an opening angular bracket and a closing angular bracket. So for an example, let me write tag name. So I'm writing this and then I will write a content, then I will make one more, and now I will do the slash. Why? Because I am ending I am ending it. So now guys, pay attention here, this is the main thing. What is the difference between an opening tag and closing tag? Now you will ask me, what is an opening tag and a closing tag? Opening tag is this, like tag name. We can say this, and this is slash tag name. Okay, now we can say this opening tag. Okay, this we can say this opening tag, and this we can take is closing tag. What we can say this closing tag, because at the last we are putting slash. Now there is no difference between opening and closing tag. There is only the difference, that is the opening tag has no slash, but in the I am having pain by saying this. So there is that in the tag name that we draw a slash because we are ending the HTML. Now what is container tag? Container tag is the tag in which there is both opening and closing tag. मीन्स कंटेनर टैग वो होता है जिसमें ओपनिंग टैग भी है और क्लोजिंग टैग भी है. Now what is empty tag? Empty tag contains only means empty tag में सिर्फ ओपनिंग टैग होता है. एम्प्टी टैग में कभी भी कौन सा नहीं होता, कंटेनर मीन्स कभी भी क्लोजिंग टैग नहीं होता है. ये आपको ध्यान रखनी है बात. नाउ फर्दर भी वो क्लासिफाइड होता है HTML एंड वी डोंट नीड टू डू बिकॉज इट वाज नॉट इन अ सिलेबस. ब्लॉक लेवल टैग्स एंड टेक्स्ट लेवल tags. So now nesting of a tags. What do you mean by nesting of a tags? You are having a question in your mind. So now guys, I'm gonna to clear that question that is in your mind. That was nesting of a tag means that you can start a new tag before closing the previous tag. The only point to remember that is tag need are nested on L I F O. Okay, LIFO. This means last in first out. Okay, this means that have been opened last need to be closed. The tag that we have opened need to be closed. Now I'm gonna to explain you clearly what is LIFO. So that I need a needle, means needle type point, and let me try to write with my eraser with good writing. No, it is not working. Now let us, what is nesting of tag? So now we are, yes, now I can type. I have not having this idea once. Like where is that sign? I'm not getting this sign, so I need to write with that only. Sorry. This, like I am writing Shruti. No. I have doing wrong way. Tag name. Okay. Now I am writing here Shruti. Now there is. Now guys, pay attention here. This is only the meaning of LIF. I am gonna to explain at the last, means at last time only. Now LIF means last in first out. हमने स्टार्ट किया बट हमें उसे एंड भी करना चाहिए. That is only the way we can start with the next step. Now I am ending this by making a slash. I have explained you. Now tag name. We usually do the do the ending at the last only. So now attribute is having two main things. Additional information that gives about tags is name and value. Name is a property that you want to set. Okay, for an example, body BG color is equals to yellow, and that attribute that closes is okay. Only these is only the. Now this is only. So now let us start with the rules of writing HTML code. Now we have learned about the basics. So our first tag is done. Now after learning HTML5 document structure and the meaning, I'm gonna to end this session because there is only my session of 1 hour only. So now let us begin. Sorry for disturbance, there is my brother. Rules of writing HTML5 is container tags should be always be closed properly. Means when we start it is container tag is like that. When we end, it is like this. There we write something. Okay. Now value given in the attribute should be enclosed within the double quotes. Means वो double quotes में close होनी चाहिए. Now tags name should not contain space. Like I'm writing tags name, so it should be written in just going, not just I have written first word tag, and then I have stopped, and name, and then I have stopped, then I have put the opening angle closing angular bracket. So that's not the we do. Okay, so now second one is that there should be no space between this and this tag. Means if we are not writing, so there should be no, means if we are writing, like I have write tag name, so there should be no space between these two if we left these spaces. So now just notice I have start from this and there is space, so means this is whole wrong, and I have started from this and I have ended from this. This is a right. It will be a right. Okay. Now tag must be knitted clearly. Means that's only knitted clearly. It will be. It should be knitted clearly. Now HTML5 document structure. So now first I'm gonna to draw the HTML5 HTML document. Let me share my screen with you. See, we are on this. HTML document is a text file containing markup text. The markup text tell the web browser how to display the web page. HTML5 is saved to the HTML or HTML extension. So at the end, I'm gonna to ask some question of the MCQs. You need to answer them, okay, in comment only, because you can't come to me and answer them. So now I'm drawing the HTML5 document structure and giving, like I will draw one and then I will give the its explanation also. So first our structure is this: exclamatory mark, docutype, sorry, there is doc type HTML, and we are closing it. Now what is the why we write docutype HTML, exclamatory mark, docutype HTML? Why do we write this tag? We write this tag because the docutype HTML is not an element in HTML. It is not the HTML, it is type of the declaration that tells the browser about the version of the HTML. Means वो version बताता है HTML का. This is only. It is not a case of sensitive, which means you can write into uppercase and lowercase also. So हम इसे नीचे भी लिख सकते हैं and ऊपर भी लिख सकते हैं. I'm also explaining in Hindi because I have just get a comment that please also explain in Hindi. Okay. So now now the second one, after docutype HTML we write this HTML. So now what is the meaning of this tag? The HTML tag tells the web browser that the text contains between HTML and HTML closer tag is a web page and can be viewed using a web browser. Every web page coding must start with the HTML tag and end with the dash, means opening angular bracket slash HTML and closing angular bracket. So I don't think so and I need to explain it in it more. So now third step is head. sorry, I have drawn this line. Why? Now, what is the meaning of head tag? The head tag defines header area of a web page. It gives in head tag tells that computer that this information is not to be shown on the web page. It is container tag used in a pair as head, and every web page coding must. So this means that it gives the head tags tell that computer that it is not need to show this information on the web page only. So it is container tag used in pair like only the HTML. So guys, I'm telling the reason why we write this. So every step is having every reason. So ना डॉक्यूटाइप HTML का क्या रीज़न था? कैन यू एनीबडी टेल मी कि इसमें एलिमेंट नहीं होता है बिकॉज ये हमें ब्राउज़र पे शो करना होता है, जस्ट वो HTML का वर्जन बताता है और ये कोई सेंसिटिव केस नहीं होता है. दिस इज़ द वाई वी राइट डॉक्यूटाइप HTML. Now why we write HTML? We write HTML tag because to show the web browser that this contains the between HTML tag and the HTML slash tag. That's only. It is non web page. It is view on the web browser only. Okay. Now what is the meaning of now head? The head meaning is that it gives information to the computer that not to show this on the web page because there is no need to show that. So now it is a container used in, it is also a container that shows. Now second now fourth step is that we write title and the title of the web page. And now if we are not closing this docutype HTML and head, we are not closing this, we are just moving on. Now I need to write title. Yes, let me write here only. I need to write title of the web page So now we need to write this only. Oh, sorry, it has been just disconnected. Now see here. Sorry for that. Now we are just gonna to continue with title only. At last I will give you the whole structure of the HTML document structure. Now we need to write the title of the web page. And now because we are not closing this docutype HTML and head at the center, we need to close the title tag. So now which sign is gonna to be used? The sign is gonna to be used is that slash, opening and regular bracket, a slash, right here title, and then a closing angular bracket. So now we have completed our half HTML. Now we are going to close all the containers, empty containers. So if we will not close, so it will not be an HTML docutype structure. So now we are first what we have written. We have written HTML, docutype HTML, then we have written HTML, and then we have written head. So now we are going to start with the at, and now we are going to write head at the last. Also we are writing head because at the portion between the head closer, this head closing tag, container tag, between this tag there is no information is shown to the web page on the web browser. Now we have written till here. Now let us continue with the next step, that is body. Now in you see in letters in a formal letter, and formal letter we need to write a body. So in this also, in HTML docutype structure also, we need to write a body. And now if I need to write, I have written something in this, and then at the last I have drawn the angular, what is this, angular bracket, closing angular bracket. Now body is also completed. Now we need to write content of the page. What we need to write? The content of the page. Why we write the content of the page? We write the content of the page for saving that. Now after writing the content of the page, we are not writing content of the page with the angular brackets. We are just writing without angular brackets, like we have written in title of the web page. Now now we are gonna to and everything. So now we need also to and the body. Why body needs to and? If our body will be not and, so our HTML docutype structure will be not completed. After ending the body, we need to and the HTML. Okay, so now till here we have understood. Now without seeing from the book, now we are gonna to write the HTML docutype structure, and then we will check it that have we written it correct or wrong. So now I think first there will be angular bracket, exclamatory mark, docutype, HTML, and end of this. Okay, now I think we need to write HTML. Is that right? Now we are going to write head, then title, closing it and writing title on the web page, then title angular bracket slash title and slash. Now what we need to write? We need to write, I think, head. I have tell you, let me write in this in short because it is taking so much space. Type HTML slash HTML, then head, then title. After writing this, title slash title. After this, we are going to end our head. Then what we are writing? Body. Then content. Sorry, I have written content of the page. Then we are writing slash body. Then we are writing slash HTML. Okay, now let us check, is it correct or wrong. First, there is HTML docutype. Yes, it is correct. Then HTML, yes, correct. Then head, correct. Then title, closing title, yes, correct. Head also correct. Body correct. Content of the page correct. HTML. So we got a star, guys. Congratulations, we have learned HTML5 docutype structure. Now we are gonna to start with the creating and saving an HTML document, and after this there is viewing of a web page, and then we will end with the HTML5 and we will start with the CSS3 in our part 2. So now creating and saving an HTML, I'm going to show my share my video with you that. Mark this as a important. Now let us start with designing first web page by using basic tags. So now we are starting with basic tags. Open the notepad and write the following HTML. So guys, we have already learned in that there is a text editor. In text editor we are allowed to write in notepad and wordpad, because and the who are writing need to learn about the HTML structure also. Now we have learned about the HTML structure. Now we can write in the notepad. Now, so in this only, it is shown that first step is open the notepad, write the following HTML code. Docutype HTML head title first web page, this head body. Let's explore the wonderful world of the HTML. If we are writing the content of the page, body and HTML, then click on a file menu. There come a file menu. See here, file menu. Is this visible? Yes. Step 3, click on the save or to open save as. Click on save to open save as. Choose the location where you want to change on desktop or select it. अगर आपको desktop पे करनी है so click on desktop. If you want to do in that file also, you can do it. Now enter name of the file as first web page docutype means .html. At when we are starting with the structure of the HTML5, so we have learned in the first line that always the HTML, when we are locating an HTML, we write .html, right? Now step 5 is enter. This is only step 6. Click on the save button to save your file, and then the last step, that is step 6. Now click save on save button on the save file. So guys, our time is gonna to be over. Only one part of HTML5 is left, and so now text hint is to open the save as dialog box. Control press S. Now viewing a web page. After creating and saving a HTML document, you need to open it into web browser to view it. To open an HTML, we to open it web browser to view it, so you need to open a HTML document into web browser. Perform the following steps. First step is to open the folder in which you have saved the HTML document. In second, locate the file and double click it. Web page opens in a default web browser window. So guys, congratulations, we have completed HTML5 in a part 2. We are gonna to start with CSS3, and there is only I think introduction of CSS3, using CSS3 style, inline style sheet, in internal, external, and there is one more, editing and exiting HTML documents. And we are completed with a chapter. So let us start. Bye guys, meet you soon in part 2, and please write the all of your doubts till I'm making part 2. So bye guys, meet you soon.